Good afternoon and welcome to our connectivity conference for our LinkedIn friends. Hopefully they will join us soon. I welcome Ken Finch, my friend, FRI, CPM, and my partner in EMD business, and also Hammer. He's from Souk, their software developer. They're coming up very soon for a new software. So we're going to start the conversation as we begin more members join us. So let's begin with Ken Finch. Can you tell us, Ken Finch, a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm a real estate broker with Royal LePage. Been licensed to sell real estate since 2004. I'm also a certified property manager with the Real Estate Institute of Canada. And of course, Tahir, you and I are both FRIs with the Real Estate Institute of Canada. So I'm just an active real estate broker dealing with commercial and residential real estate. And also we're involved in the exempt market, getting real estate investments that previously were only available to institutional investors and ultra high net worth individuals and developers. But now it's with the exempt market, it's real estate investments that aren't available on the public stock exchange. It's private investments, and it gives people the chance to invest in good high return real estate investments, potential high return.
Yes, wonderful, Ken. Now, Amar, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then you can tell about your company or software, whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
For sure. So thanks again, Tahir, for inviting me. I'm Rafiq. I am one of the co-founders of Souk. And really, what Souk is all about simplifying the home journey for Canadians. And the way we're doing that is actually by launching our marketplace platform that allows a home buyer, a homeowner, or a seller in one platform to connect across everyone they need for their home buying or their home selling needs. So whether I'm looking for a realtor, a mortgage broker, a lawyer, an appraiser, an inspector, a mover, or any general contractor, as a home buyer, I can actually come to this platform, find everyone in one place, and not just find them, but for the first time ever, we're introducing this concept where the home buyer or seller can actually transact with all of those service providers in one platform. So if I'm looking to, upload documents, if I'm looking to do e-sign, if I'm looking to submit my application for mortgage, if I'm looking to sign my closing documents, all of that basically gets streamlined on our platform. And we work both for home buyers and owners, as well as service providers, right? So for home buyers, really the objective behind Souk is to provide a streamlined experience for their buying and selling needs, because homeowners, we all understand the challenges that they face when it comes to home ownership, because the process is very stressful, especially for first-time buyers, right? Both of you are in the front lines. You experience bidding wars, you experience all of the issues that home buyers and sellers face. So really the whole idea is to make some of that journey a little bit stress-free and streamlined by using technology. And for the service providers, we're actually a technology partner. So we're not competing with, e-signature solutions. We're not competing with CRM solutions. We basically unify all of the tools and technologies that realtors, mortgage brokers, lawyers, and our service providers use in one platform. So for example,
let's introduce everybody, and then we're going to go details. We'll ask you the question about it. So I welcome Vincent Chan, our past National President of Real Estate Institute of Canada, mentor, professor, and a good friend, best friend. And so Vincent, introduce yourself. As more people will join us, we have a guest who will introduce to you as well. Vincent.
Hi. Well, once again, thank you for the opportunity. And Tahir, thank you for your good work that we be able to connect with a lot more new friends. As Tahir say, I'm Winston Chen. I serve as the national board for a few years. And then because of that endeavor, I had the distinct privilege to know Tahir and Ken, who is a very, very good friend. And both are my mentor as well. So it's good. Always good to learn from each other.
All right. So, the goal of Realty Coffee Talk is to create a connectivity. That's the goal of it. We have done so many programs, and now we are doing monthly events. And this is the second time that I'm trying to create that connectivity, the LinkedIn. Amber gave me a good idea today about creating event within the LinkedIn. So that is a good guidance that I got today. And also we are trying to do is to increase awareness. This is very important because we are involved with consumer. We have to build consumer confidence in real estate and also promote good ethics and business practices. That's the whole purpose of Realty Coffee Talk. We have done for CIPS, we have done for FRI. We are in a 7th month actually going for that. Tremendous response and is growing. So I'm hoping that LinkedIn people will join and share with us. And this is very, Vincent, is very important that I learn about Amber, about this software that they're coming up. It's an Arabic name, souk, is a market, like marketplace. So I thought this is something very good. And I hope it is not just a directory. It also have a more document, because I created 28 years ago global trade partner software. I still have CDs and everything where you can search, you can connect with anybody, but this was on a CD, but it's not a cloud-based application. Okay. So you have taken it to a different level. So I think it's a good idea that you can tell us a little bit more about software, because Vincent is the vice president of Tridel, and they do a lot of transactions and big transactions, and maybe something that he or even Ken, he's a broker with Royal LePage, and I'm broker of record for City Pro Realty, and maybe something that we can see is useful for us. So I'm going to ask Amar to continue. Do you want to share any screen? I can allow you to share the screen if you want.
Yep. If you
have
do.
slide?
Yeah, I have a deck I can share.
Okay, so let me allow you to share. Okay, go ahead. Then when you finish, you will turn it off. This is being recorded, and once we are done, we're going to post it on our LinkedIn and our network. So go ahead.
Awesome. Thank you. Just confirming you guys can see my screen.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So really the problem that Souk is trying to solve is for Canadians to make the home journey less stressful and less overwhelming. And we do that by providing guidance and access to a trusted service provider network for the home buyers. And Tahir, to your point, it's not just a directory. It's not just a yellow page where you can come and find people, but you can actually transact from the comfort of your home through all the steps, from the time you're signing the buyer broker agreement with a broker, all the way to submitting your mortgage application, all the way to signing your closing documents, and then actually finding the right movers, the general contractors, paying them on the platform, storing all of your documents, receipts. So it's basically a streamlined process that allows everyone in the transaction to collaborate on one platform. It gives them the ability to, have a real-time update. So if I'm a realtor, I can see whether my, client's mortgage application is approved. If I'm a mortgage broker, once the financing is approved, I can actually upload the document, the realtor, the lawyer, everybody gets notified in real time. So basically for home buyers, it's one-stop shop for them to find all the right people and then transact with them across the home buying journey. And again, completely free for home buyers. No pay, they don't pay anything.
Amber, we just introduced one program. I think it's a very competing program that is already there. I'm just trying to remember the name of it. I'll share with you before end of your presentation.
For
There
sure.
is a one program who has connected everybody in one place with the signatures and everything.
Yeah, would definitely love to learn more. I know there are a few that have sort of launched last year, but I think the biggest differentiator for us is while there are a lot of technology solutions that are focused on realtors, mortgage brokers, and lawyers, we're actually one of the first platform that actually provides a platform for the customer to come in and actually manage that whole journey, and not only get the guidance, but also have a one marketplace solution where they can actually search for all of the service providers and transact with them. And again, for service providers, we're basically a technology partner. So all of the technology needs that realtors, lawyers, mortgage brokers have in terms of whether it be an e-signature solution, whether a CRM solution, a showing management solution, an audio video messaging, all of that is basically combined into our platform, and we integrate with.
Amar, I want you to show the functionality so we can ask questions. So we this functionalities thing like that quickly.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a few screenshots here that you can see specifically from the home buyer perspective. So home buyers, number one, are able to get step-by-step guidance across the entire journey. They're able to explore storefronts. A storefront is basically a page that's dedicated to each service provider. So across any type of service provider across Canada, you can actually come and find all those service providers. You can store all of your documents as a home buyer in one place, so that every time you're working with a realtor, a mortgage broker, a lawyer, you're not having to email back and forth and attachments. You upload them once, you share them with everyone, and then basically a one-stop dashboard that they can use to get guidance across their journey, as well as stay on top of all of the events that are coming up. And the same thing for service providers, a platform where, number one, they can create a digital storefront that links all of their digital assets. We provide advanced storefront analytics. So people that are visiting your storefronts, we help you generate leads. We help you generate qualified leads. And then we have major functionality around CRM integration, around audio video calls, around document management, and it's a service provider dashboard that allows you to basically manage all of your clients and your team members in one place.
Okay.
In terms of value proposition, I think I've talked about that. Key things around an accelerated digital transformation, customer management. We also have digital marketing capability. So for the first time, if you are actually a service provider, for example, if I'm a realtor and I'm looking to actually market myself, you have the ability with data-driven insights to actually launch marketing campaigns directly on our platform that will feature your storefront to any particular home buyer that's actually looking for realtors in a particular region and that has particular demographics. So for example, if I'm targeting home buyers in Oakville that are of a particular age, particular industry, particular income range, and I actually want to market myself to them when they're looking for a realtor, using our marketplace solution, you actually have the ability to launch data-driven digital marketing campaigns that are very targeted on ROI and specific customer segments. So that really allows you to, spend your marketing dollars more efficiently, as opposed to sending, mass brochures to everyone in their mailbox. And that, basically gives you the ability to generate more leads and business. And then we have a lot of functionality around e-commerce, e-signature, and workflow automation built into our platform. And really the competitive advantage that Souk has is there are many technology partners that are focused on different verticals. What Souk does is it stitches, all of those together in one platform so that everyone that's working and using multiple softwares, how they can collaborate across one platform. We're actually launching, like I mentioned, later this month with some key service providers that we're currently in discussions with to bring them on the platform. And we're going to be launching in the month of September with them as part of our beta release. Our pricing plans, again, a very simple subscription model where there are basically 2 or 3 plans that users can choose from. Like I said, clients absolutely free. They don't pay anything. And service providers can use either one of these plans. Again, very transparent pricing. It's on our website. This is for individual users, but obviously, like Tahir, you mentioned, if you have, hundreds of brokers, hundreds of agents as part of a brokerage, we obviously have better pricing available for them. So that's really it. I didn't want to take too much of your time. If you're interested to learn more about Souk, encourage you to visit our website, souk.ca. or reach out to myself or Sergio just to talk more about how we're trying to innovate with this marketplace solution. I'll turn it over back to you. Tahir.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. So it appears to me that if you are more driven toward a buyer in this case, that buyer comes in and he picks up the partners and and they are all integrated with each other in a sense that.
It works both ways. If I'm a home buyer or a seller that's looking to connect with people, I can use this platform to connect with them. Or if I'm a service provider and I have clients that I work with, I can invite them to come to this platform so that they have a more streamlined experience. Because generally, when you bring on a client, you'll refer them to a lawyer, you'll refer them to a mortgage broker because you have that network. So when you bring your client on the platform, you can actually provide them a lot of that guidance on the platform. It's all automated. So it saves a lot of time for realtors and other service providers that are involved. So it works both ways, whether new customers are coming in or whether you want to bring your existing customers on the platform.
Yeah, I'm quite familiar. I think recently we reviewed one software. It has a similar feature. Vincent, you have any questions? Or do you think there's something that you might have something?
I think it's a always welcome addition to technology can streamline the whole buying process. It's already complicated, so any type of technology it will be welcome. And that the common goal here is to make the home buying process easier, right?
Yeah.
So and I think you do provide a good user experience per se too, and I think that and uncomplicated the whole process. So I think congratulations.
Thank you, Vincent.
Okay, Ken, what about you? You have anything?
No, just I'd like to echo what Winston just mentioned is streamlining the process for home buyers and sellers is a big advantage because there are a lot of moving parts when you're looking to buy and sell. Sometimes it's not always to get a contractor or just a professional in the particular area. So it looks like a really good service. Looking forward to the launch.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask Vincent. Vincent, right now, I just saw a message from our Mayor Bonnie Crombie concerning about this Delta 4 and some kind of spread of another phase of coronavirus coming up. Have you heard anything about that, or you have any concern what's going on? Because we are feeling the freedom and we're going out, and even though we're wearing masks, but not everybody is. There are lots of. I recently this weekend I attended two kind of wedding, and one was inside, and I have to wear the mask until I was ready to eat. I was wearing mask. But the other place was open, so we kept the social distance and not mask. So what do you think was happening now?
Yeah, I think for sure this is clouding us, like the clouding the whole market moving forward. I wish I have the answer to it too, and I share the same concern with her as well. I think that the good news is compared to first we see the virus, and when we first see the virus, which is like a year and a half ago too, we do not have a plan, and we do not know what we're dealing with. And the good news is after the 18 months, there's a lot of scientists and a lot of good folks in the medical field seems to making progress towards this virus. And I think the clear message from the medical community to us is to get vaccinated. And obviously we respected people's choices too, but then the main goal is to get as many people vaccinated we seems to be able to have a goal to work towards. I think moving forward, we really need to think about or anticipate it going into like a hybrid model, or to continue to live with this too. And today there's a Delta, tomorrow that would be another version too. But then I think the good news is for the past 18 months and have prepare us for a better prepare for further challenge. And I think that's something that we have to think about it too. I won't anticipate a short-term solution, but I think for the past 18 months, what I learned from all the industry peers, and especially for our group, it's resilient. Like we come up with method. Look at the meeting today. Like before, when Tahir or Ken and we organize a lot of chapter function, and then we have to see each other. And then in the beginning, we think, oh, all those will stop. But interestingly, I find I'm actually more connected after COVID. Like imagine. Like to even understand soup today, and then it would be quite difficult. Like we would put in some local event, and somehow Amar need to know about it, and then he have time to come and present it to us. But look at the magic of this connectivities, and I all of a sudden know about this new platform, and then we can interact with each other. I can have a meeting here now, and we can have a meeting with CIPX folks in the state the 5 minutes later. So I think that's a positive sign. Like I think human race is quite progress, and then and we're quite creative, and obviously not to mention the resilient, and I think COVID proved it.
No, absolutely. The human, the needs are inventions are when you have a needs for something and you invent them. And this is how everything evolves, and transformation of technology. IT has done so much work. Every other person, the young person I meet right now, going into IT as a profession, because and they see the potential of it, and all of a sudden it's become so important. So Ken, you are mentioning me about some business you're doing, offering. What do you see the real estate is happening, and what's your experience with your clientele in your neighborhood or whatever you're doing?
Yeah, no, definitely. Here, I can share my screen.
Sure. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I think it's
go ahead.
I think it's good to go here. So yeah, I've got some stats for July 2021. So some current real estate stats for the entire Greater Toronto area. Yeah. So the total sales are down over July 2020 as the market began to rebound. So at this time last year, but the volume of sales remained strong, with prices up over 12% overall. So 12%, including condos and freehold homes. But if we break it down, the average sale price in the whole Greater Toronto area is just over $1 million, and that's up almost 19% year to date. So, prices are strong. Freehold homes are, almost all of them have bidding wars, because as you can see, the 13 days on market is a bit misleading, because what everyone does, including myself, you get a listing, you set an offer date in about 7 days, and that creates multiple offers, and that increases the price. So that is an excellent strategy for when you're selling a home. It is difficult for buyers. I'm working with some buyers right now. We're going through, different multiple offers, and it's a challenge for buyers, but it's working out extremely well for a seller. Condos, as well, as Winston knows, we have the condo corner here. Average sale price in the GTA is around $675,000, and that's up just over 6% this year. So, condo sales the prices are on the rise. They're in high demand. People are working from home. They're looking for, 2 units or, an extra den maybe. So the sales are up. Definitely. So the year to date for freehold homes, number of sales are up almost 70% from last year. There's almost 80,000 sales for freehold homes. Those are houses, detached and semi-detached, and townhouses. So the real estate market is extremely healthy right now. It's very active. People aren't traveling as much. Definitely, there's not as much travel outside of the country. So, people are focused more on their primary residence, and the statistics display that. So yeah, I'm very active right now with residential and commercial sales and leasing. So it's it's been a very active year for me, definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for presentation. So I'm going to share one or two screens, a little bit different than what he is showing.
So Tahir, I do apologize. I needed to call off earlier today, but once again, thank you for your persistent and connect everybody together, and we continue to support you.
Oh, thank you very much for Winston joining. And if any final message you want to leave, we're going to be wrapping up soon, very next 10 minutes. So
yes, it is. Connectivity is key, and then even today with our short connectivity function, we learned quite a few things, a new platform, the updated market, and get connected with everyone. Everybody learn from each other. And I think, once again, thank you so much for your good work.
Thank you very much, Vince. I really appreciate you joining, and we're going to connect with him. So I'm going to...
Sorry, Tahir. I also have to drop off. Like I mentioned earlier, I did have another commitment. But again, thank you for having me and allowing me to share a little bit more about Souk. Definitely, I would love to connect with each of you individually if you have more questions, or I've actually reached out on LinkedIn so we can remain in touch as well. But pleasure meeting all of you, and I look forward to connecting again. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. So with me and Ken are left. Ken, I'm just going to share a little bit of information about the history. June, in June, this is last June to this June, you can see that average price in GTA 41695 area was 1,407,540 in June to June, and July it went to 1,405,478. So really the average price has dropped. And similarly, transaction we have in June 5,169, and now we have 4,121. So it has declined. So and similarly, all prices have declined, but they were increased from last July to this July. The prices have increased, but the transaction has dropped. So I think this.
Yes, definitely. It was, I believe, the first quarter of this year, prices skyrocketed.
So this is a summary, a year-over-year summary. In June 2021, you can see this right here. We were in June 28.5% plus, but in July we went minus 14.9. It went down. This is July to July. This is June to July, June to June. So new listing, we were minus 0.1% in June. And now we are minus 30.7% new listing in July 2021. Average price, we were minus 19.3% from last June to this June. And now we are, active listing, 19.35% minus. And now active listing is minus 35.2% in July. You can see that the listing is dropping, and yes. Average price we had last June to this June 17% increase, and it went down to 12.6 from June to July, last July to this July. So you can see that 1,089,536 was in June 2021, and 1,062,256 in July. Obviously, it's minus 28 listing day on the market, and minus 34.6% property day on the market. So it has reduced from to minus 11.8 for listing day on the market, and minus 20%. So it's moving faster now. So this is what we said, and I think this is why chart I want to show you, that we talk about it. You can compare the sale, and we are in July. Last July, we have 11,033 transactions, and our average price was 943,594, and we are 9,390, lower than the last July, but average price is 1,062,256. So let's look at the overall for 2020 to compare to 2021. We have a 95,070 transaction in whole 12 months with the average price of 929,629. And so far, we already 7 months, we have 79,469 sale or transaction, and average price is 1,074,113. My predictions are that we will cross, hopefully, in the history of Toronto Regional Real Estate Board, over 100,000 by end of 2021.
Right.
So
Sales are up and inventory is down. So that's, supply and demand, prices go up.
And then we have a mortgage rate. Right now, the prime rate is 2.45, and the mortgage 5-year fix, normally the big lender banks are giving from 1.69 to 1.771, which is a historically low rate. And variables, they're going into 1.29 a variable. And as you know, I am a licensed principal broker and owner of Canada Express Mortgage Inc. So I have a license, so I can talk about that. But anyway, and this is why we have a shorter supply. So this is a little bit about me. And I'm going to stop this. So Ken, it appears to me that our sale has keep going. We still have a bidding war going on, especially for detached homes and
very active still. Because the bidding wars are because there's less inventory and there are more buyers. So it's nonstop. For freehold homes, semi-detached, detached, and quite a few townhomes, they're in high demand right now because people are either looking to downsize, or people in condos, they're looking to increase their total livable space.
Well, I think that we're going to grow. There's going to be a lot of more business. Supply, short of supply is a big concern. Affordability is the reason. And we are in an election period now. I don't think anyone is focused now to make sure that all these permits are issued and more funding is available. And we don't have a federal representation at this moment because everybody's trying to get to be re-elected, and they're going to be busy. I'm hoping that current government, if they come back, they will continue with their affordability program and inject more money for the infrastructure development in big cities, because our city of Mississauga has a $3.5 billion infrastructure deficit. So I'm hoping that viewers, you have opportunity to connect, and I invite and encourage all our members of LinkedIn partners to come and join and share your experiences. It is not specific to real estate. Anyone can come and talk about their product. We have a new software gentleman. He's introducing Souk software very soon. So I think we are now almost reaching a point. You want to give a final message before I close this program?
Yeah, no, definitely. So no, I just want to thank you, Tahir, for organizing this connectivity conference. Like Winston Chen mentioned, with this whole pandemic and our ability to connect with these conferences that you organize, and just using different platforms with video to connect. I feel connected as well more than ever with business associates and friends and family. So, it's important to, reach out to everybody and stay connected. So thanks.
Thank you very much, Ken. Viewers, my name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm host of Realty Coffee Talk, our connectivity conference for LinkedIn partners. And you can visit realtycoffeetalk.com to watch all the episodes. It is also broadcast on Avaz TV 580, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram as well as YouTube every Thursday at 7 p.m. So Ken, I'm hoping that you're available tomorrow. Join me tomorrow for a conversation on real estate. It's going to be live broadcast as usual. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll get to see you next month in September. We'll make the announcement and date and time to come and connect. This time we will be putting it through the LinkedIn event, so therefore more people can join. Thank you very much for watching. May God bless Canada and all health professionals. They're helping all of us through the COVID. Please wear masks, keep the social distance, follow the health guideline. May God keep everybody safe. God bless Canada. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Take care. You can watch this program on YouTube. It will be uploaded and then it will be shared on various social media platforms. Thank you. Bye for now.